Get I'm here. Look at me. Bang on 6 o'clock. How the devil are you all? I've got my blanket. Now I have had a bit of a disaster. Is everyone okay though? Before I tell you about my absolute disaster before coming to air, is everyone okay? We always like to know if everyone's okay. One of my ladies over on TikTok this morning had fallen in the bath and she was absolutely black and blue. And at the same time she was telling me this story, we were talking about wow powders in blue and black, and somebody went, oh yeah, great, black and blue. And I went, yeah, black and blue would be great. And she went like, no, my bruises are black and blue. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. She's like, I fell in the bath. So that didn't go to plan, guys, but I think you all know my intention by now. It's all good intention. But it just came out right at the wrong moment, as you can imagine. Yep, you're all laughing. I thought so. Michaela's on, Sue's on, Chris is on, Blue Jay's on, and Rulton is on. I'm just getting like, the system has obviously changed because now I've got different names. I've got Nancy on and I've got an @ before your name. So I've got Cheryl on. Hi Tony. Hi sweetheart, I hope you're well. So if we can share the show, that would be awesome. I'm super duper early. Well, I'm on time. That's super duper early, right? Normally I'm a couple of minutes late. And that's me either blowing my nose, getting my stuff together, one thing or another. Tracy says, even I'm laughing, bless her heart. So we've got Doll Club. Hello everybody. Hi sweetheart. I've got Bernadette. Way, she's on, Bernadette, over on our social media, Facebook. Hi Tony and all. I hope you're well, sweetheart. So don't forget to share, because I know that we've seen some great growth in the States, particularly on our Facebook page. Lots more interaction, and I think that's obviously visiting the States. For the last 5 years, I've gained about 20 new followers. Listen, I told you after my stripes, I'm not right bothered if I fly to the States 20 times and only get 20 new people. 20 new people is better than 0, right? That's how you got to look at it. I'm taking that to the bank, if anyone asks. Now, let me just tell you about my little mishap before I came to air. So I got myself some new glue. It's pretty expensive, this glue, as we all know, but we all love it, right? I thought I'm going to get myself a new glue, because the one in there, and then I've got one in my HSN bag and one in my TV bag and one in TikTok bag and whatever, they're all over, right? So I thought, I ain't got one in here, I'm going to get one. So I unscrewed the cap, I took the seal off, and I went to, what do you think happened? What do you think happened? So my bin's in the corner over there, and they've got the like plastic thing on them, haven't they? So I pulled the plastic thing off and I went to put it in the bin in the corner. What do you think happened? Anybody, just give us a clue. What do you think happened? Can't share, don't worry about it. Still pick a winner. I appreciate you being here regardless. Oh, I had to cancel because you've got a cold sore. Can't go to the dentist with cold sores. No, 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 no. Glue all over the place. Michaela, glue all over the place. Are you kidding me? What a plonker. 10 quid's worth of glue. Here, I'm going to show you. Look at this. Oh, Tim dashed off for some toilet. The jeans are going to have to go. I'm sat here now and my jeans are stuck to my legs. Literally, my right knee is stuck to my left knee. Squeeze the glue everywhere. You squeeze the bottle. Chair tipped up. No, chair didn't tip up, but it might as well have tipped up because it went everywhere. It's on my carpet. It's up the wall. Don't even ask. I felt like it exploded, but obviously it didn't. Me and my hands just didn't connect the dots by putting something in the bin and holding something with fluid in. So, yeah, you can have a laugh at my expense. I can laugh about it now, but I think the jeans are not going to survive. It blew up. Now, look at this. Are you kidding me? Nearly, it won't be train and all. So I'm sat here like a sticky toffee apple pie right now. I know. Some mothers do have them. That's something I'd do, says Elaine. Yeah, I'm gutted and all. I'm more gutted about my glue. I know my jeans are probably ruined and my carpet's a bit sticky. But I'm not bothered about my £10 glue. Anyway, back to the story. The grunge look, says Kathy. Kathy, I wish. I can't even do grunge for toffee. But if you're going to call it grunge, I'll take that. There was a few choice words. Well, Tim did have a few choice words. He went, what the hell you played at? I went, he's like, just stand still. Don't move. Just stand still. And he dashed for some blue, you know, the blue roll. Came back. He's like, hold the jeans tight so I can at least try and get it off. They'll be fine. Put them in wash. I'm like, love, they ain't going to be fine. New cedar rose dark design, Victoria. I wish. Could I not scrape it back? Listen, you know how tight I am. I'm not that tight. Although my cup is covered in glue as well because it went all in my hands as well. My cup's now peeling. But anyway, how is everyone? Is everyone all right? So welcome to the show, everyone. If you're brand new, I don't normally open the show with a catastrophe. But I felt like I needed to tell you about that one. I have got my legs wrapped in my blanket, but my legs are stuck together anyway, so it don't really matter. I'm going to be like crusty creme. I'm going to have to peel me apart to get out of here when we're finished. So I hope everyone is okay. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Toni, and this is the How to Craft Network Studio. Stamps by me, as always. Our lives are Monday night lives, 6 p.m, and normally we do a lot of talking. A lot of you tell me to just get on with it, but we do craft and we chat, and I show you products from old, new, sales, items reduced, anything you want to see. And we do a lot of question and answers, so people have got burning questions or want to know about something, or where's this, or when's this coming in stock. That's the Monday Night Live, 6 p.m. Now that's 6 p.m. UK time, 1 p.m. Eastern time, and 10 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, so wherever you are in the world, hopefully it's an acceptable time for you. So if you are on social media, on Facebook, if you can share. If you can't, please don't worry, it's not the end of the world. If you are on YouTube, thank you very much. If you pop a comment underneath this video when I've gone off air, we pick winners for those people as well. Although I have to say, you are all getting pretty pants at commenting underneath my videos. Last video got 0. I'm watching you. Mind you saying that Michaela is a good egg. Michaela's a good egg. She's there every time, bless her. I've just complimented you, Michaela, and then I look to the right and I get laughy emojis about my jeans. It's a good job, I love you. Nancy says, I've still got glitter glue on my lounge ceiling after my daughter squeezed it a bit hard, and that was about 15 years ago. Listen, there is glitter glue up the wall here as well. I think it's a black glitter glue, you know, where it's blocked and you straight up the wall. Such scruffy melts, aren't we, us crafters? Oh. So, is everyone okay? Today, I just want to touch on some of the savings that we put in our Sunday show. Did you enjoy my Sunday show? Come on, guys. It was good. It was good. It was just unexpected. So calm, so relaxed. We made a beautiful box and envelope, and I'll show you it in a second. And today we're going to make something else to complement that box and envelope, because I'm really feeling the festivities for half an hour, for an hour. So if you share, we'll pick a winner in the live show too, but if you comment underneath the video when I've gone off air, we'll pick a winner from there as well and do a whole bunch of giveaways in our Monday Night Live as well. Now, before I get into it, I do need to say to you all, if you're in the app, you need to go and check Kathy's, you need to go and check Kathy's outfit in the app. She's done a Halloween costume and she looks so cute. You need to go and share some love with Kat. My jeans are stuck together. My legs, did you hear that? That is so bad. That is so bad. Go and show Kathy some love. She's made an incredible, incredible Halloween outfit. She just looks So cute. So go when the show's finished, go and have a look at Kathy's outfitting. And that's the whole point of our app, you know, sharing what you do behind the scenes, sharing anything above and beyond craft. We are that crafty community. You can share anything in there as long as nobody's not being unkind, which none of you ever have been, by the way. It's just a fantastic community. You are the best community. We never have anything untoward, and that just fills me with joy. You hear the horror stories, but here at Stamps by Me, we're just great, aren't we? We're just really good at what we do. We are really good at what we do. So Becky says, caught up on the Sunday show today, was freezing on the sideline of a football pitch yesterday. Somehow managed to spend more money. Oh dear. I'll hide under the table with my sticky jeans. So we've got Carol on, we've got Phil on as well. Lovely to have your company. So share. Let's get into it. So a couple of things I just want to touch on. I'm going to do a demo as well. Yes, on Sunday I did the impromptu show. I just felt like I needed to just chill out, and Tim was telling me off because I was getting quite highly strung about the warehouse, and he's like, I need to sell some of this. I'm like, love, I have sold this and sold this. He's like, why don't you do some demonstrations using the box board, because you've been talking about it for months, saying I was like, yeah, actually I'm going to do that. So we put in the show. Honestly, we had the best hour, nearly 2-hour show. We had the best time. It was lovely. It was calm. It was relaxed. So from that show, what I did add to that show was, before last week, we did the £1 items, if you remember. So if you missed the show yesterday, I'm just going to touch on it real quick. So you know how we did the £1 items? I think I sold over 1,000 £1 items. Now, if you missed that, basically, to clear my warehouse down and give you some lovely savings and offers, I put like a £1 item on, and it would be something out of our store. And I sold over 1,000 of them, so I made well, I'd like to say I made £1,000, but by the time you all got your points and discounts, lots of you got them for 75 pence. And then, oh, that's another story. But anyway, I sold over 1,000 of them, and it really has alleviated some of the stock issues that we have. So what I wanted to say to you all was, I have put the pound back on, and they are all different to the items that you may have received from the last pound drop. Okay, so from yesterday's show, which was at 3 o'clock, the items change. So any items pre 3 o'clock were from a certain table, and yesterday from 3 o'clock onwards are from a different table. So if you are wanting to get a few pound items in your baskets, now I will say to you that, as always with Stamps by Me, the pound items are not a bag of glitter, okay? Excuse me, they are stamps. There's 12 by 12 paper, there's bumper paper packs, there's lamination, there's Imala, there's paints, there's ribbons and twines, there's A4 card packs. So if you want to invest in some of those, and I have seen your lovely comments, and by the way, guys, you are all very, very welcome. I've seen lots of comments going, I've been blown away by what I got for my pound. So you are very welcome, guys, and thank you for spending your £1 or £5 or £10, whatever you spent. But the offer is back on to alleviate some of the other stock we have of, and it's all different items. So if you loved them before, if you spent £5 on £1 items and loved them, if you spend another £5 or £1 or 3 or 10, whatever it may be, you're guaranteed different items. Okay, so check that out. It is linked to the show. The pound items are really good value. I will say to you though, if you are Stamps by Me follower, mind you, you will get duplicates. It's inevitable because it is all the stock that I've got. But I did see in the Eureka fan page that one lady bought 20 and said she only had 2 duplicates, which is brilliant, right? And one of the items that she got was £19 to buy on its own on the website. So, and she spent 20. She got 20 items. So value for money, that it is incredible. So I've put that back on. So if you want to invest in those are there. I did put the boxes on Sunday, but I did have a few left today, and I've put them in studio because I was going to touch on them tonight, but they sold out before coming to air, so they have now gone. And then we have our box template board, which I showed you yesterday, and we sold quite a few yesterday. I am going to show you that very briefly and what we made. And then the offer of this evening, which has got £10 off. I can't do it for any less. Oh, but it is our lovely album bumper pack. It's this one. So it's the it makes 5 complete albums, normally £30, it's down to 20, and it'll come with some secure red liner tape. Now, if you don't know what this is, it's a pre-cut album making kit, and it comes with sheets, and you just pop the pieces out and you make your own album. So I'm going to make an album this evening, and I'm going to make it coordinate with the box and envelope that we made in studio yesterday. So but it makes 5 complete albums, and the albums are quite big, but you can use them for your card making, you can make an envelope, you can make a gift wallet. You don't have to make them into albums, because I know a lot of you say, I don't know anybody who I would give them to. I feel like there might be a little bit of a waste of time for me. But if you use them smartly, you could use a card with a pocket on the bottom and put some flowers around and just embellish it that way. Put a bookmark in, punch a hole, put some of the lovely ribbon round and things like that. So if you think smart about it, there are other ways to use it. Don't always class something what it's described as, that's all I'm saying. So this one was £29.99. I've reduced it back to £20. It will come with your red liner tape, and it makes those 5 albums, and I'll show you a few samples too, so check those out. Hi Tony, use fairy liquid to get glue off first before putting them through the wash. I use fairy liquid for all stains. It really does work. It might work with the glue too. Right, Joanne, I will try it. Thank you, darling. That is a super top tip. It's still £29.99 on the site. Right, Amanda, just wait, stand by. Hopefully Tim's watching and can change it for us all. He did change it, I'm sure. Hopefully Tim will sort it. If not, I'll sort it after we've gone off air, but just stand by. If he changes it, I'm sure he will comment. So if you are wanting to shop the pound items, the albums, the box board or anything like that, the link is at the top of the YouTube. It's underneath my website. I'm live on my website now, so all the products are linked below as well. And if you are shopping on my-telly.com, you can scan your basket with the QR code as well. Tina says she loves these albums. I do too. And to be honest, I don't have time to give them the justice that they absolutely deserve. So we've got 2, but this is the one that's on offer today. Let me show you some of the amazing samples from the design team. So when you sort of like begin to build them, they're all pre-cut. So you can, but what's unique about these and wonderful about these is that you can place the pockets and tags and toppers wherever you want. And if you've got rivets and ribbons and magnets, and you really do get the sense of handmade, but having them pre-cut so you don't have to worry about measurements and things like that. This is an absolute game changer. What do you need to do? So sweetheart, this one's still showing £29.99, not £20. The album kit with the red liner. Thanks, Don. Tim's doing it for you now, guys. Kat says, hello from Vegas. Is it warm in Vegas? Can you tell us what's it like in Vegas? Last time I went to Vegas, they had the hottest time in 40 years. It nearly killed me. And we had the Microsoft download error, and all flights were down, all luggage was lost, and I was sat in Vegas for an extra 5 days at the cost of £400 a night hotel. Oh, I don't have great memories of Vegas. So here's one sample. Let me show you another one. So you have options. They all don't have to be the same. You can see, let's just show you this one. Very similar, but different. So this one's got a side pocket. Things in here. Let's have a look inside this one. Also, this one's got a tag and a half pocket. This one's got a bottom pocket. So it literally is 80 today. Oof. Beautiful. That seems like a manageable heat. So you literally can add them as you please, where you please. Good evening, Rolf. And here is another one with some more ribbon embellishments. So this has got a ribbon closure on this one. So what I'm thinking is we'll do one of these albums real quick. We might not make like the whole full album because we don't want to be doing that. mind you, it won't take that long actually. Is that not going to close? Yeah, that's closing. But let's show you how you can see your gifts and your coordination absolutely through on your designs. So I'm just going to show you what we made on Sunday. So we made this beautiful box and coordinating card here. So the box is made on our envelope and box making board, which is awesome. And then we just embellished it with some of our latest designs. So this is the Holly and Berry paper collection, which is just incredible. And then the Holly and Berry die set, we have a pine cone here from the set, just some random ribbon. And then we just did a lovely bow around our envelope here. So if you want to see how this is made, I would encourage you to go back and watch the Sunday show. Super duper easy. And it's been made on the envelope board, which I have attached to the show. And if you have this and haven't got it out of the box or done anything with it, maybe watch that show and I'll kickstart your mojo to get utilising. But the colour tone in this is very fitting with the colour theme in here, look. So I feel like if we do a little album and coordinate the ribbon, we will have a full system. We'll have a nice carded envelope, we'll have a nice gift box for some socks or something like that. And then we have a little mini album where you could put some little gift vouchers in, or scented teas or chocolate bars or something thin that will go through. So that's what I'm thinking today. Shall we have a blast at that one? Gorgeous. Yes, absolutely stunning, right? A pair of socks, some ties, some perfume. I absolutely love. And then we just used our hot glue gun and secured the little legs down on the ribbon. And then we just wrapped this ribbon that I cut short by mistake around the envelope just to emphasise the detail. Now, we all know that you can pay a fortune for things like that. So having the capability to personalise is cool. It's totally cool. I'm just putting my heater back on there. So we will get a winner picked by the end of the show. But let's have a look at mine. So that is the kit. It comes like this in the bumper pack. You'll get your tape as well. But here is mine from when I went to HSN. Now, if you are thinking, I love that, Toni, I love this, but you are in the UK and I really don't want to spend on postage, this is still available on HSN. So if you just go to HSN and put in Stamps by Me, they've got some great deals on some of my products as well. Put Stamps by Me into the top bar and have a look. I think there's about 23 different lines. And there's a pink version of this as well. So have a look there. That might be an option for you. And if you are looking for other Stamps by Me products, Simon Says Stamp has a lot of our products as well. And Tina says, guilty of not using a box board yet. Tina, what are you like? So let's have a look at what we're going to create. So when you get your kit, you've just got, they're all pre-die cut. So you've got pages, toppers, you've got areas for stamping on there as well. I have got a video link to this showing you how the system is built, but it is pretty straightforward, guys. And you can score them wherever you want. So all you do is you just pop them out like so. And what I've done is we've put the lines in, we've printed the lines in, but we haven't scored them because it's easy to add a score line than it is to use it and not want the score line and have a lump. So add the score line if you want it or don't. It's totally up to you. There's a score line there as well. So we didn't put the score lines in for that very reason. Okay, so we'll take this one. Let's use this one. Natalie says, for people who don't make albums, they're great for keeping tickets in, post-it notes or receipts. Absolutely, sets for gifts. Yes. Great shout, great shout. Let's pop out some of these pieces. We'll pop out the little pocket too. We'll just make a little mini version, yeah? I don't have the green ribbon on the website. It's just one from my stash, but if anybody is interested, it's this one, May Arts. It's quite nice, isn't it? I've had this about 15 years. I made a pact to myself that I need to start using all of my ribbons, because when I first opened my store 10, 15 years ago, I had a ribbon rack that was the size of the full front of this unit. Hundreds and hundreds of rolls of ribbon, and they're in boxes, so. So we've got those, we've got this, we've also got this. So let's get a little pile going. We've got a little piece here, which looks like I've torn it out or something along the process, probably doing something quick on HSN whilst nobody was looking, because you know I get lots of minutes on HSN to problem solve. So we need an album cover, so we'll grab one of these. Rolf made small boxes. Great. Liked and shared, says Denise. Well, thank you, darling. So you can see here, you can score it if you want to. You could cut it down the centre and have it as a front of a card blank. It's uncoated as well, which means you can add the ink. We've got the open and close pages. I don't think I'm going to bother with that one. We have some tags, toppers, bookmarks. See what else we've got. Oh, he's a bit nice, isn't he? So let's just build something with what I've got, and then if we need more embellishments, I'll pop them out because I don't want to waste them. So let's just move this out of the way. So I need to just score on here. Let's score this, and let's start with this as our starting point, right? And let's make something beautiful to coordinate with our lovely album. This is a bit more burgundy undertone, but you'll get the idea, right? You get the idea. It's always nice to use your stash as well. So I'm just going to pop it in here, and I'm just going to score it. Oh, Michelle says she bought this from HSN and she put them together with the granddaughter. How wonderful. How wonderful. Because you can put photos in. I like the deep red tones in here, which do give the sense of the festive period, but it hasn't been built that way. You can see it's got some birds and butterflies and things in there too. But hopefully this will just encourage you, if you've got any of them left, to dig them back out and play with them, because we don't like stashing bottom of drawers, do we? We like to get them used. So then it sort of like creates this little page here. So no measuring, which is awesome. So you decide this way or this way. They're both nice. They're both nice. So we've got like a little bit of a card going on. What else have we got? This is a pull-out page, so let's do this one too. Let's have a little bit of interactivity on here. So I'm just going to score on that line. And then we've got one here, so let's score on this one too. Hey, you can call me Tony 2 cardigans today. I've got 2 cardigans on. Sue says she's guilty. She's got lots of stash in boxes. It happens, Sue. It happens. We can't beat each other up about it. I'm the same. Good evening all. Late again, says Angela Rice. You're always late, Angela. You're going in detention, you are. She's like, hey up, at least I'm here. So the cool thing about this, guys, is you could absolutely just glue that side, punch a hole in the top with your half punch, and have a pocket. Obviously I'm going to use this as a fold out, but you could have this as a pocket. Or you could just glue this down here, down the side with your tape, and then this piece here could glue to the end, so you've just got a pocket page. Does that make sense? Shall we do that actually? Because me sticking that on there is quite predictable, isn't it? You've seen how they fold out. So let's do something a little bit different. That's a good idea, Tony. Well done. Talking to myself here. It's 2 hobbies, collecting and using. It is. So let's do what I've just said there then. So let's glue this one shut. So I'm keeping my hinge free because that's going to be the hinge that goes into my book, and I'm just going to put a thin line of glue there and a thin line of glue here. You'll all be pleased to know I've got my dates through for HTCN, so I'm back. They haven't got rid of me yet, guys. As much as you lot want to get rid of me, no, you're not getting rid of me. So we have, look, like a little mini pocket now, which is nice. And then we have our hinge, so let's just educate it on where we need to go, back and forward, thank you. And then this can absolutely go in here. And then you can have like a fold out hidden pocket. But what we need to do is we need to create some interest on this. So we'll just grab our punch, circle punch. These punches are £3 on the website. If you do not have one of these and you like to memory album, you need to get this in your stash because they're brilliant for creating interest on your albums. So now I've got a pocket where I can get my finger in, okay? So you might have a punch. So we have that. And then this will glue onto here. So let's glue this one on. Now you do get the red liner tape. The red liner tape is good quality as well. So for durability, it will hold the album. I'm just going glue for speed here. So I'm just going to pop this down the side. Papercraft love interactive albums. The more pockets and fiddly bits, the better. I know. You sound like me. You sound like me. I love interactivity on things. I do too. So we've got that sort of like fold out system there. And then we can get something from the kit. We could maybe trim down one of these and have it as a pull-out bookmark or something like that. You could put a quote on here, stamp an interesting quote. That's fitting for the person that you're giving it to. You have so many options. So let's decorate in here. Now these, I believe, are pieces that sit on here. So let's have a look at these. So happy you're back on HTCN. I know. I think I'm going to get more airtime next year, guys. Fingers crossed. Hey. It's all very positive. I'm growing. I'm definitely growing, and they are invested in me. I have just had to earn my stripes, as I keep saying. You're probably sick of hearing me say it, but you know, it is what it is, right? So then we have this one that will sit here nicely. Look, everything's built so you don't have to measure. How beautiful is that? And then this one will sit here like so. So we could do another pull out. We could do another one of these on this side if you wanted to. What I do like about this one is that looks like we don't want to put an upside bird on. So that one goes upright like that. And then he's just so pretty there. So before I'm going to attach these though, we do have like these envelope corners to close. So you could score that and have an open part on that page if you wanted to. Let's see what else we've got. So much interactivity, honestly. You've got like tons of brads and beads and ribbons and all sorts of good stuff. We've even put in the little button effects. So if you want to put glossy accents on them and create faux buttons, you can do that too. They need to give you more time. I think they are gonna. Let's fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, guys. We can only hope. Even if they don't, I'll still be getting on my flight. So you do have, sorry, let's do let's do these 2 pages. Oh, Tim's added some ribbons to the show if you want to have a look at those. See if anything stands out to you guys. So here we have the sort of like hinge system that folds up and down. You can see I put the score line in, but obviously I haven't put this score line physically in. It's there printed, but so you could actually just use it as a pocket if you didn't want to use it as the up and down. So I've tried to make it as usable as possible, really. So I don't put you in a box, but I am going to use them with the hinge system that it's built for. So I'm going to score this one. Oh, I remember covering your school books. I do. I do. So now we've got this sort of system. Which is pretty cool. And I think that we should do it on this one. So as you can see, built to perfection, the size. So you could do one of those buttons and do some cord wrap around if you want to. So let's stick this onto here. When working with glitter, don't sneeze, or when working with glue, don't move. And then we'll stick this one at the bottom here. What's everyone having for the tea? What's everyone having for tea today? Dinner, some of you might call it dinner. Michelle says, Tony, I buy HTCN products and your website. Well, that's super kind. Thank you, darling. I appreciate that. So we can pop this little hinge system here. So you can see it's not complicated at all. So if you have some posh ribbons, some twine, you've all got twine. Surely you've all got twine in your stash. The stash that you never use. I just love the fact that I can pop out the pieces. So great for all ages as well. I haven't even got to use my brain, really. I've just got to think about where I'm putting this good stuff, right? You could use real buttons if you have a box of buttons. So now I have my interactive pages. Okay, so also you're probably thinking, because I was thinking, well, they should have been double-sided, Tony. The cost of that, I did inquire, but the cost to have them double-sided, I don't think they'd have sold. People wouldn't have seen the value in it. So what I did do though, guys, to get around that is you have printed other sides. So I'm not sure this one is for this pocket, but let me just demonstrate. Although it can be used as a pocket, if you are wanting, oh, there we go. If you are wanting to make it look double-sided, you do have the option of sticking its backside on as well. So I got round that one very quickly for you all. So you just stick it on and then you'll have. But I like to use, I'm not overly concerned that it's white on the inside. I like to use these as extra pockets and things like that because I'm tight. I'm a crafter, right? We're crafters. So we have that, and then let's stick him on here. Now we could do a little fold. Shall we do a little fold out? Shall we do him out? So let's do our little flap, like a closure flap. Personal preference, totally up to you. Rolf said I had pumpkin soup made with coconut milk. Now, pumpkin, I can't really get my head around. Yep, putting faces into pumpkins is brilliant, right? But actually physically eating it, I'm not sure. But I love coconut milk, and the thought of soup, I love soup. So pumpkin and coconut milk to me sounds very appealing. Very appealing. So I'm just scoring on the score lines here. And this one's got like a little bit of a 1/4 inch space. So if you are packing your album out, you have bulk. You've got plenty of space for bulk. And a huge Cornish pasty. Good evening, Margaret. Angela's have to catch up later. Okay, darling. Be safe. So now we have, look, a little side piece. So the only thing that's required of these albums is that you plan and prep a little bit so you know where your pieces are going, so you can hide your hinges and things like that. That soup sounds really good. What's going on? Look at this. What is going on today with my glue? Is that the mess? Oh, the lid's not on properly. Oh, what a plonker. Listen, I might as well just chuck 10 quid in bin. Honestly, the lid wasn't on properly. Have a word. Guys. Oh, my tab's drying. Quick, Tony. Get on with it, lass. I bet you're all screaming there. Tony, your tab will be drying. Shut up talking. Oh no, do y'all feel sorry for me today? And I've had a flare up on my skin as well. I don't know if I've changed my wash part. I don't know what's happened, but I can't put anything on my face. Nobody touch me, nobody come near me. I can't really touch my nose. I've had a breakout like I've been and gone and got a bad suntan. What's going on today? It's all happening today. Tomorrow's another day though. So let's put our panel in with the birds at the top. We aren't getting it everywhere. You know why lid hadn't been put on properly? Because when I panicked when I tipped it all and I've not put lid back on properly. That's what's happened there. So put this on here. Glue day. I know tomorrow it'll be glitter. We'll not worry too much about it, eh, Michaela? So now look what we've got here. Hey! So I need to put something in that pocket though. I think I'm going to put this in. I'm going to cut this down. This one. Oh, I hope you get it, sweetheart. So let's just have a look here, see how fat this needs to be. So I need to take about just under an inch off that. Let's see what this is going to look like. Let's try that. So if you've got like tassels, you know, like bookmark tassels, and of course, and if you've got your corner punches, what corner things off as well, that would be nice. So that could go in the top here. Might have to take something off the bottom as well because it might be a bit tall now. Oh, not too bad, not too bad. You get the idea though. So you've got something in your pocket here, you've got this area here. Now let's just use the bits and pieces. Now I am going to put a pocket on the front of this as well. Maybe not that one, because that's got a parrot on it. Should we put that one on there? Let's put that one on there. Listen, it's craft. Whatever makes you happy, you do you. Who cares if you're covered in glitter and glue and your hair's stuck together and you're coming out in a Deirdre Rashid. Honestly, my skin, you can't see because I've kept it on this camera, but it is so bad. I don't know what's up with me. Probably I'm having a heat rash maybe because I've got two blooming cardies on. But my legs are stuck together. I'm laughing at myself here. So here we are, look. Let's put a nice panel. Hiya, Tanya. Put this one over here. Deirdre Rashid. I don't even know where that's come from. What? Who says it? Is it somebody saying? Got a nice little pocket there, you see, so when you pop out some of the elements, don't forget you've got corner pockets as well, not just like straight pockets like that. So we can pop him in there, look. He's nice. Getting messy is half the fun. Oh, Coronation Street. I wonder where I got that from then, because I didn't, my nana used to watch Coronation Street, but I didn't. Pop that in there like so. And then, sort of like the finishing touches then would be to coordinate it with the ribbon. Let's put some ribbon around. Now, I'll probably go a long ways on this one. Oh, please tell me I've got some scissors. That'll be next thing. I'll be chewing through ribbon. Well, yeah, I've got my worst scissors in the world, guys. Just gets better. Never heard that, Deirdre Rashid. Yeah, it is from Coronation Street, isn't it? The lady who got married, didn't she? I don't know how I've come across it, to be honest. We know, you know me. I pick up all sorts of blooming sayings and chuffing stuff in. Somebody messaged me about that, actually. Chuffing stuff in. Where did I get that from? What? I have no idea. Don't ask. So let's put a nice little bow in this. Give this a twirl with world's worst scissors. It might, oh, not too bad. My grandma used to say chuffing all the time. It's a Yorkshire thing, yeah, chuffing stuff in. So now we have a nice coordinated little album. You could put a tag, a swing tag on, so maybe put a nice swing tag on for who it's for. I mean, white, we are going vintage like, but I think you get the idea. So you'd have your little mini album. Oh, mind you, that one looks quite nice too. So you have options. And then as a gift, how wonderful. And you can make the bag as well. So you have your album, the box, and the card. Somebody knows you spent a bit of time, guys, on absolute coordination with your craft there. What do we think about that? Not bad effort, hey? Listen, I didn't have to think about that at all. The measurements were done for me. Just pop it out. If you don't like the colour vintage as well, we do have another one, a pink one. So have a look at that one as well, guys. The pink one is pretty too. So you have options. I think this is a great guy's alternative as well with the darker undertones. You will get the liner tape as well. What time are we on? 18:49. Do you want me to just show you guys how I made this box quick from Sunday? Did everybody see it? Have you seen me do it, or would any of you like me to quickly just show you how I made this glueless box? Because there's no glue to seal this box. It actually just closes with the rivets that are on the board. Would you like me to just quickly show you that, or is everybody like, no, we understand loud and clear? Warm now. No. I think I'm done. Yes, please, of course. So basically, very quickly, you get your board. Excuse the state of mind, it was a return. It's a bit bashed. But basically, you get your board. It comes like this. It's got the extender arm. And you get your instructions. Now, don't read the instructions. You don't need to. I have videos attached to the product on how to use it. You get one of these, not two. I've ended up with two here. But it is the simplest board I've ever come across in my life. To make boxes and things like that. So you can make boxes that go as small as a 1 inch 0.75, and that fits in like a little Ferrero Rocher. And then you can go a box, which this one is 4 by 4 by 4, okay. And envelopes you can do 6 by 8, which fits beautifully like a 5.5 by 7.5 card, or whatever you want to do as well. So it's a really cool piece of kit. So if I look at, because I said a box now, so if let's do the box that's there, 4 by 4 by 4. So it's saying here, paper size, I need 12 by 12, and it says your start line's XL and your diagonal line is XL. So for your boxes, it's these lines here and these lines here, and for your envelopes, which are across here, it's this up here. That's all you need to remember. So boxes and envelopes, super duper easy. So it says 12 by 12. I do have 12 by 12 down here because I am currently working on an album for my class on Wednesday. So let me just grab a piece here, one that has, let's just use this one. So it says, doesn't it? It says go to the scoreline XL, and can you see there it says XL? So all you're going to do is you're just going to pop the 12 by 12 in and line it up with the XL. It says start there, so it's pretty self-explanatory. And then all you're going to do, no excuse for not making boxes, I know. So all you're going to do is you're just going to take your tool and just gently arrow down, follow the line, just take your time, punch, and you see it says XL up here because it said XL and XL. So I've done it on the XL, I've lined it up on the XL here, scored, and then I need to do the XL line here, like so. And then I'm just going to twist. And I'm just going to line it back up at the XL line. Excuse all the glue on my fingers. Let me just put me on the screen here. So I'm back at the XL line. So twist it round to the XL line again. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to do down, take your time. It's not a race. And across. And then the XL line this way. And punch. And then I need to twist, take it to the XL line. And it's the same format, just cut the card stock to whatever it says on the board. So I'm lined up at my XL, arrow down, line across, and then XL here, and punch, twist, XL, so line down, arrow across. Once you've done one, you'll be off. You'll be absolutely off. Just try it on a piece of scrap paper that you're not too bothered about for your first try and punch, okay, and then go from there. So you can see if I turn it, oh, you can't see, it's dark, but you can see how I've got my ones that I've punched, okay. So there's some little triangles here that need to come out as well. There's 1 there, 2, 3 and 4. So all you're going to do is you're just going to, if it's easier just to do it this way, pop it back in and line it back up and punch them out. So there's 1 there, there's 1 here, little triangle. They need to come out, guys. And it doesn't matter if you punch them this side at paper or other side at paper, whatever's easier for you. And then here, like so. And then to make it a glueless box, because anybody can use this without glue, these need the little rivets putting in. So all you do then is you take the point and you pop it into the corner of here and you punch, and then what it does is it puts this rivet in. Can we see that there? Like I say, you can do a box which fits a little chocolate in, 1 little chocolate, or you can do this one. And then you get all your rubbish underneath there. Can we see that there? And then you just score it on its score lines. Everywhere and anywhere. And then these pieces that come up with the score line here, I just sort of like pinch, put my nail in them and just give it a little bit of a pinch. This box has been coming out of its box every year since 2023, so you know it's not going to be a waste of money. Like so, so it looks like this, and then all you do is you bring the sides up and you do the hook and eye system here. Okay, take your time with it because it can be a bit problematic sometimes. It wants to pop back out like it's popping out now. Take your time with it, it in a race, and then just bring your sides up and then just do the hook and eye system here. Then straighten it out, and there you have. And then when you add detail, you have a beautiful box. So there we go, super duper easy. But if you want to go and check out Sunday's show, we do the coordinated envelope as well on the show as well. So lots of things to go at there, guys. Let's see if we've got a winner. I hope that helped. Joe, get it out and have a go. So let's see if we've got a winner. So we have a winner. Are we ready? Thank you for all the likes, hearts and shares. Don't forget, we pick a winner live in the show. And then if you comment underneath the show, when I've gone off air, we'll pick some more winners and we'll do a whole bunch of winners in one of our Monday night lives as well to try and grow the platform also. So thank you. Thank you so much, Tony. Fabulous. You're very welcome, darling. So this evening's winner for the giveaway for a voucher, message Karen or me and we'll get it sorted for you. We'll send you a voucher code and you can spend it how you want, when you want, on whatever you want, and you don't have to spend a penny to get the voucher. So if I give you a voucher, don't think you have to spend X to get the voucher. It's your money. Spend it as you please, okay? So the winner this evening is a lady called Maria Goffen. Goffen. Well done, sweetheart. You are this evening's winner. You've just won a voucher to spend on the website. Well done, darling. So I hope you've enjoyed the show. Don't forget, the week ahead, tomorrow I'm live with you at 1 o'clock with Deal Hunters. And then Friday, keep an eye on the newsletter though, because we're not sure if the one-day special is going to be Thursday or the Friday. I'll keep you posted on that one. It's a brand new launch. So you had a break this one-day special last week. We didn't do anything for it. We gave you some breathing space to use your products. But we have something brand new lined up for you on Friday, and the design team samples are just so pretty. And it's a little bit different to the norm. So make sure you tune in for that one. But I'm live tomorrow at 1 o'clock and we will touch on it then as well. So whatever you're doing, as always, stay safe, stay cozy, and always share the love of craft. And I will see you all throughout the week. Have a great week, guys. Enjoy your tea if you're having something nice too. I'll see you all later. Take care. Bye. Bye, guys.